speaking of which, whether you like to light up your home with candles or you just love the smell, candles can be so great for a space, but also dangerous.
But thankfully, the OSU Extension is here with some safety tips to keep you safe.
Like these are a source of fire, and we want to make sure that we reduce the risk of fires in the home.
Now, someone like me may think, okay, well, it's in a little protective area and it can't go above that, so we're fine regardless. But that's probably false, correct?
We want to make sure that the risk is as low as possible for fires in the home. And so even though these are in little glass containers and they're sort of protected, we want to make sure that everything is far away from this set of candles. We want to make sure that kids are away, that decor is placed far away, and that, again, we really reduce that risk as much as we possibly can.
About how far should we be away from a candle?
The further the better. Probably 3 feet would be a good distance. Some sources say closer, but you know, for instance, in this case, we've got what? We've got six sources of heat. Any one of them could get turned over. These are not glued into the bottom or anything like that. So you really want to be as safe as you can on that. So the further the better.
Does it matter if there's anything underneath the candle? Does that you need to make sure that that's not flammable?
Well, it would certainly help, but a lot of times candles are put on linen and things like that.
Okay, so I would say in terms of candle safety, if you have something that is on the table, make sure that candle is in some sort of a protective, you know, whether it's sitting on a coaster, for example, or something that is really containing that candle as best as you can. Because when you have a holiday gathering and you have people at the table and people are moving things, you just want to reduce the risk as much as you possibly can.
Now, we've all blown out candles and seen the embers flying around. How dangerous could something like that be?
Well, if you can see it, I mean, that's definitely going to be dangerous. So it's better to actually cap off candles if possible. Plus, you could blow hot wax into people's faces. That brings up something else related. You don't want to have candles burning and just walk off and go somewhere like in the backyard. It is a source of ignition, and so kind of keep an eye on it. And definitely at night, I know some people like to go to bed with the candles glowing and flickering and all that, but you really need to put those out before you go to bed.
One thing that you could possibly think about is grouping like things together. So instead of having candles scattered throughout the house, and it would be easy to forget to blow one out or blow two out. So if you group the candles together, you know that you can go to one place, blow all of them out, and then continue on your evening.
Great tips. We probably never thought about. Candles are beautiful, but you definitely want to have them out the safe way.